not want to take me to PS2. I'm like, what the?
PS2, I feel like people are discovering it like clearly favors some characters. I think they RPS to go to a stadium. What's happening?
No, I'm going town first. So we'll see what characters it is for us to determine like which characters are gonna do better. But
yo, this camera is sick. Look at KGP in the background over there.
all the way in
You
the
can
back.
see him. You can see Fruit hanging
Oh,
out.
so we got Ike. Cool.
Ike.
Honestly, that was an easy guess. I should have gotten
Yeah,
that.
we should have
I'm
gone
bad.
Ike. Are you kidding me?
All
Terrible.
right, first. Okay, first.
All right.
Oh
Ninja.
my God, we
All
all
right.
lose is terrible.
So Ike Greninja, both
All
of these
right,
characters
I came
actually
the
have really
closest.
awesome. Both of these characters actually have really awesome length on all of their smash attacks. I mean, Ike obviously, but I feel like Greninja is in one of those sleeper tiers where it really depends on the player, because we've seen awesome Greninja players like Schroeder,
Right.
JW take this character to the highest of limits. But first of all, gonna start out a little bit strong. I like the neutral here from both players, kind of feeling each other out, waiting. Ascent
Yeah.
Sky's gonna get the basic Ike cookie cutter, but first of all, really waiting with the dash attacks, but Sky almost gets it.
Yeah, it looks like first versus Greninja seems to be just sort of, I'm going to throw an aerial at you and see what happens, and then retreat and cookie cutter, you know?
Right, right. I mean, it is round 1 of pools, so we're not going to get the crazy combos, but Ascent Sky's going to get the grab. Doesn't get the follow-up, but he
Yeah,
waits
so-
and gets the fair.
Yeah, so far it looks like Sky, you know, is having the better punish game, but looks like first might be slowly but surely catching up here.
Right. I feel like this is a lot of just kind of like your usual Smash play. Nothing too special here. But this stock has almost been a minute long, and it has not been taken yet. But the Ike
With the
cookie
nair to
cutter,
up air.
you know, the Ike tried and true, you're always going to get it, but you know, you can always look out for it. I fought an Ike actually in pools last round, and you just always have to look out for the nair. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of Ikes lead with it, and most of the time it actually does combo into
this
most, if
tech.
not all, other things. So the nair, and so far he's just hit him with nairs this stuff.
Yeah,
Down throw.
what I'm noticing is that first just can't seem to figure out how to apply shield pressure as Greninja. You see Ascend just like running up, like he's just running up and shielding, and then, you know, first is like, I'm gonna down tilt, I'll dash attack your shield. Always gets punished for it, for either running away or not applying the aerial with safe spacing. He's dying.
Right.
He's
Well,
it's 3-1 now.
See, this is why, you know, going to first stage is always really important. You know, town and city, small top, large sides, but, you know, when you're fighting against
Nair.
Ike,
Okay.
Ike is always going to get these combos that lift off and lift up upwards.
It's like a
So,
rocket.
right. So first, trying to get this first stock. Can't seem to connect. He's going to get the up air. It's not going to kill quite yet. But it's going to get the back air, and that's going to take the first stock.
All right, back to square one.
FirstOfAll has to play a little bit more patiently in neutral. I see a lot of the times that he's going in for the dash attack, and it's just not going to work, especially if Sky catches on. There you go. The dash attack into the up smash is going to do a little bit of percent. But Sky, perfectly content with staying in the area and just nairing. Gets the down tilt. Doesn't get anything off of it, but gets the down throw there.
Yeah, first, very content to just sort of let Sky hold shield and punish whatever comes out.
Right. Ooh, nice parries from both of them. Gonna see the
But
jab.
no follow-up. Your first retreating
there.
Retreating there. Approaching fair.
I disagree
You know.
with him retreating though. I feel like when you're at this big of a disadvantage, the
Ooh.
jab block that Greninja
tilt.
has could potentially could have taken that stock, but the F tilt is actually going to seal it for Sky. There's some hype going on over
Yeah,
here.
there is a game.
Where do you think we're going for game 2? So the bans are
Let's see
out.
Greninja.
Just for the reminder, I believe our rule set is the normal 5 starters, so that is Battlefield, FD, Town and City, Smashville, and PS2, and then the only counter is Unova. Are we on new rule set or old rule set?
Yo, Chris, where are you at?
Oh, I guess Kalos is illegal.
Oh,
Oh,
What
well,
is
if it's
new
new
rule
rule
set?
set, then Kalos is not legal because the counter pick would be Unova. But if they gentlemen to it, then they gentlemen to it.
they both seem fine with it.
I
Ascent
mean,
Sky sort of wincing a little bit there. We'll see.
I feel like this stage is good for both of them. In practice, this stage is pretty
This
good
definitely gives First a lot more space to establish his stage control, so to speak. Oh my god! And he kills
the
him!
footstool, and that's going to be an awesome
What a
stop.
statement!
That's a really great way to start off this match. Now he's getting a little bit more fluid with his combos, but Sky firing right back.
All right. First, playing a little bit more patiently. However, still very, very susceptible to Ike's combos.
I feel like the follow-ups from both of these players are kind of weak. You know, we see a lot of the times they get the beginning hit and, you know, they're not going for what like is usual or standard for their characters and punishes. Something that they both need to work on. I mean, granted, they're still they look kind of young, so they have room to grow. So Ascend though hasn't taken too much percent this stock. Really still in the lead. Doesn't look like the footstool bothered him at all.
Yeah, I think, you know, First, not used to a character, or I guess a player who isn't letting Greninja do what he wants. You see here, his punish game,
about time.
Once he gets the hit, he's like, oh, I got my Twitter combos ready. Watch
my
this.
Twitter combos. First, gonna get the grab. Doesn't get the edge guard on him though. Spacing again. Sky gonna get the first hit of the stock and potentially more. But first of all, back air's out of there. Gets the water shuriken.
Yeah, First doing a better job at, you know, surviving like combos this time around. And he does have the percent lead this time.
You know, here's the thing about Ike as a character. I think Ike is a good character. I don't think Ike is the best character. Ike has some avid weaknesses, but it's
so you're saying he's like
mid-tier.
Okay.
I think he's mid-tier.
Ike
hits hard, but like the recoveries are too linear. Just like that. Like
I think for sure. And, you know, but he still hits hard, especially for somebody who doesn't know how to, you know, punish Ike with his terrible disadvantage and really linear like aerials. Like once they hit hard.
Smash, not gonna get it. Goes to the up air, not gonna get that either. Goes for the up smash. Ascend is in a really good position here.
First is like, please hit.
And that's the thing, you can't fish too hard because it's put him at disadvantage. It seems like he hasn't like gotten his footing. There you go.
He gets a good fair. All right. This is doable.
It's hard. The Nair up airs aren't connecting for Ascend, but that one will. And that'll be the end of the game.
He catches him and he swoops. Swoop right out of there. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, the finishing. Oh, wait, is this the. Yeah, this was cute. I liked that.
Definitely does not look like it was intentional, but very, very, you know, fortunate. I think it definitely brought them a lot closer, and, you know, it looked like First definitely could have probably took that second game if he played a little bit cleaner.
Mm-hmm. No, that was definitely like a good round one. I mean, if you go back and look at the VOD, like, I didn't see a lot of grab.